Oh look, a lake.
The next day.
Oh, my neck's so stiff. Maybe it's the way I slept last night. And I have a huge headache.
Later.
David, here's your breakfast.
Thank you, Mom. Strange. I can't taste anything.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Ugh, I don't feel very good.
Are you okay?
No.
20 minutes later.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
What's going on with my son?
Ma'am, it's going to be alright. Your son has a 101-degree fever, but we're going to give him medicine to break the fever.
Is he going to be alright?
Everything will be fine, don't worry. We're trying our hardest to figure out what's wrong with him.
He's having a seizure. I need some help over here.
What symptoms did your child have before he came into the hospital?
He couldn't smell or taste his food, and he vomited later.
Oh, is there anything else?
Oh, I woke up with a stiff neck and I had a headache.
And then that's when you fell and came into the hospital, right?
Yes.
Did you do anything the day before?
I went on a hike.
Did you see anything there? Did you get bitten, or did you come across anything?
Oh, I came across a lake and went for a swim.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, let's discuss patient 246, Wang, David.
Well, it seems like he has a stiff neck, vomiting. Do you think it'd be bacteria meningitis?
I'm not sure because he's had loss of balance, he can't taste or smell his food. He also has a severe fever and some seizures.
The flu.
Not really, that's too common. Yeah. He also went swimming in a lake the day before.
This might be a wild guess, but what about Naegleria fowleri?
But that can't be. There's only been 37 cases in the past 40 years and it has a 97% fatality rate. Only 3 out of 138 survived. And it's mostly in Florida and Texas. Maybe it can be. We could test it to see if it is. Never know.
Cool.
Hold it! You may be wondering what a Naegleria fowleri is. Well, it's actually this thing right here. It's a freshwater amoeba that's nickname is brain-eating amoeba. So what it does is it actually feeds on bacteria. However, when it makes its way into the brain, up through the nose, and through the olfactory nerve, and through a bony plate on the skull called a cribriform plate, and then it reaches the brain, there is no bacteria there, so it starts eating the brain tissue, and thereby earning its nickname, the brain-eating amoeba. However, this disease has been shown to not spread through water vapor or aerosol droplets, and also not from person to person. So thankfully, it won't spread to other people. However, this disease has caused a amoebic meningoencephalitis, which is also known as PAM, and it always nearly causes death for the person infected. So things may not turn out well for our protagonist. Now we return back to the story. Ma'am, we're trying to do everything that we can, and we suspect that your son may have a infection caused by Naegleria fowleri, which is a freshwater amoeba. And in order to determine this, we have to do a spinal tap in order to look into his cerebral spinal fluid and to see if he has these freshwater amoebas in his body.
Okay.
Send in a biopsy to the lab right now to determine if he actually got infected and tell them to rush it. We need to act fast. Got it, doctor?
Bad news, everyone.
Hey, doctor.
Hi.
How did we save this kid? He only just wanted to go swimming.
I'm not sure, but I actually read an article online about this 12-year-old girl who was also infected with the same disease, and they used antifungal cocktails from 1978 and 2003, which actually saved the patient. So maybe this can work.
I heard about that. They cooled the patient too, right?
Yeah. Maybe this could work. We're gonna try to save your son. We're injecting an antifungal drug. It's called amphotericin B, and there's also an experimental drug that we're gonna try, and it's called milefosine, and it's gonna decrease the swelling on his brain. So, however, there are some side effects to this drug, and these include nausea, vomiting, joint swelling, joint pain, headache, and other side effects. But you don't have to worry; they're just side effects of the medicine.
Okay.
1 week later.
I'm sorry, man, but your son did not survive.
So here are some preventions that you can use to reduce your risk of this disease. Don't swim or jump into warm freshwater lakes and rivers. Hold your nose shut or use nose clips when jumping or diving into warm bodies of warm water. And avoid disturbing the sediment while swimming in the shallow waters.